Hey little cat, how are you doing? Today I wanted to share two quotes from this, which is my quote journal, and kind of share my thoughts that go along with them. The first one is this: cleverness is for men of small ambition. I'd much rather it if you were wise, my son. So this is said by Tristan Gravel as a character named Farazan, who's talking to his son in the marketplace in this show called Power of the Rings on Amazon. I think the profound portion of this is that he's telling you not to just pursue something for short-term gain or with a certain ease, that you're not using your intelligence for just yourself. Wisdom is something totally different that comes along with it. There's a distinct difference between being clever and being wise. Wisdom, you'll see in the Bible, is to be treasured, right? You're supposed to seek it out, and these are the things that will grow you. Cleverness is a sort of manipulation of your intelligence and whatever else it is that you may have at hand in order to further your own wants and your own desires, and you're not really looking out for the best interests of anybody else around you. You are Yuna for a reason. Your characters in Japanese are kind woman. Now you can also read that as superior woman. So always, always, always use your talents in a wise way rather than a clever way. The second one is statecraft is the art of attending to the small matters as diligently as the grand ones. Another profound statement, because you really should treat all the small things of the everyday with just as much energy and devotion as you should for the big things in life. Because there's never a day where you wake up and all of a sudden, boom, you're there, you've arrived. This is your day. That never happens. You always have to have a period of prep. I remember when I was a resident, there was a sermon from the pastor of the local church. And basically he said, do you think that when the trials come, that all of a sudden that you will be ready on that day? And he paused and he said, no, you will not. And it's true, because so many things, if you want to do it right, you have to prepare for it. And what does it mean to really prepare for something? So for example, like if I'm going to prepare for a lecture, I want to make sure that I have the materials, but that I'm not just spouting it in an oral diarrhea to the audience, because that doesn't help anybody. It should be something where I've really, taken a look at it, put in the energy to understand it, and it's conveying that understanding to the audience that's going to make that lecture a quality lecture. And the same thing with everything else. You have, a drawing, for example, right? You sketch it out, you do it in pencil first, you take the steps to erase it, and you start lining it with pen and such, and then all of a sudden at the end you have this masterpiece because you've really devoted the time and energy to it. And that's how good things are born. I want to give you this message because it's becoming really a lost art in this day and age where people want things like this. So under the pressure, we're delivering, I think, subpar material compared to what we used to. And so I want you to get away from that temptation to really devote that time and to really, really, really take what you've gotten, digest it, and then project it forward. And then tying it back to that first idea, wisely and generously give to the people who are around you, the people who come to you for help, and the people who may be hurting out there that don't say anything at all. Seek them out. All right? So I know you will. I know you're awesome. I know you're just, I love you so much. And I don't want these things to get lost in your life, because so many things are nowadays. And I want you to be better. Just be better, and then share that and spread it, and spread that goodness. Be a light. Carry the fire, pass it on. Okay? Love you lots. Boop.